Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Jade Sune, and welcome to my world. I'm so happy you're here. I trust that if you found me, it's because I'm supposed to be talking with you. So I help people to manifest an acting career because that's how I succeeded. Because I figured that that would be the best way to make it happen for me, coming from nothing. So if you want to start acting and like be in TV shows and films, I'm pretty sure there are tons being filmed all over the place around where you are in the whole world. And all you got to do, honestly, is to find an acting agent that will get you to start auditioning for things. Okay. And if you have zero experience, this is the episode for you because I'm talking about the step that is one of the steps in my checklist that I made, which is to create a resume, right? Like to put your past experience in the field of acting and theater and whatever on a page called a resume. I actually share mine on the checklist that I made, which you can get if you click below. And so a lot of people I've seen in my own past, like being surrounded by other people who wanted to really become actors, who were studying for it, mind you, didn't even ever do it. Like I saw a lot of my friends kind of fall out and nothing like judging about that because some people were like, this is not for me. And other people found like their true calling and everything. But I did see some people never kind of get scared or overwhelmed that there's nothing on the resume or that they didn't have experience yet, even though we were just starting out. And when you create your resume, you'll see that there's no acting experience on it, maybe. But this is what I would suggest. Okay. First of all, when I started, there was nothing on there, like nothing. Um, it was my name, my physical description, height, and all that. And then it was but this is the hack that I want to give you, which is how we're gonna angle your applications, let's say, or your acting packages to reach out to agencies. So if you don't have any experience, first I want you to ask yourself a few questions that will sort of dig out if you do have experience. Have you ever been asked to be part of any type of like filmed project, like for anything, for a company, for a friend, for school, like a school project? Like this is what I put in my resume to begin with. My acting experience was scenes that I worked on in an acting class, okay, which has zero like real leverage. Like no one's gonna be impressed by that, but it is experience that I had, and so I put it on there. And I remember when I finally was like, okay, I'm an actor, and maybe I had one credit on IMDb, and I would see the other actors that had so many credits. Some of the people I knew, and I remember being like, I don't have that. Like, will I ever have that? It feels like I won't. Like they have so many, they keep working all the time. But I'm telling you, when I look at it now and I see everything that's on there, I'm like, wow, it happened like that. It took years, obviously, but it just happens moment by moment. And the next thing you know is there. Okay. So, and this is what your acting agent is going to help you to do. So let's go back to the resume. When you reach out to an agent, um, I call it the acting package. It's like what you need: the pictures, the resume, the letter of intent, um, and a video of you acting, which could be necessary, could also not really matter and be necessary right away. So let's focus on the resume. The resume is basically just your physical description and then your experience. So have you ever taken a class, done any type of acting whatsoever, any commercials, anything, any anything that you appeared in the camera, like just put it in there. But this is my hack, okay? I want you to think about what makes you unique? What are your hobbies that you just love doing? What are your talents? What are things that make you who you are? Like things you love to do. Like, for example, I love to rollerblade, okay? And it's a skill at this point because I've done it since I was 6 years old and I just, there's no brakes on my rollerblades. I don't wear a helmet. Bad. Um, but I'm so in control and I'm so good at it. And so if ever there was a project that requires rollerbladers, like I would be ready for it, you know? And it's not something I tried to do, it's just something I love doing. So that is super valuable on your resume. So in the section where it says experience, like different projects that you've done, like theater, film, video games, whatever, each agent's going to have their own way of like doing that, but we're going to be focusing on your special skills. So make your page a special skills focused page. Like, what languages do you speak? These are all very valuable things that will make you a unique person to apply for these projects. So that's what I would say. If you have zero experience in the industry, I would focus on your skills. What makes you you? What can you do that other people can't do? Um, and put that on there. And if you've literally no experience, like something that is kind of annoying when I say, and I'm aware that it's annoying, but it's required in a way. If you want to make this your life, make this a real dream come true, and this becomes your job. Like I am a professional actor. I work in films and TV and whatever, like full time. The way that I do it, it's a roller coaster, but it's so worth it. Um, then did I literally forget what I was gonna say? Um, anyways, it doesn't matter. But what I'm focusing on, it'll come back to me. What I'm focusing on is the special skills section. So that's what will make you just like take the action. Because if you tell yourself, oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So basically, if you go back, if you really want to do this, it's going to be for the long run. Okay, we're building something over time here. It's not like you basically can't wait for you to be ready for this. Like you can't wait until you have experience to go start to be what you want to be, right? And you need an agent for that. And the annoying thing, this is what I wanted to say. The annoying thing that I would say to people is like, okay, you don't have experience. If you're that stubborn that you have like no special skills, nothing to put on that page, then go take a class, sign up to a class. Boom, experience right there. You put it in there. Even though you're in the progress, you just started, you put it on there. Okay. What else? You look for like student films or maybe a friend of yours, or create your own short film with your phone. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you can fill it up that way because I put those things in there when I started out, and it was nothing of like professionalism. It was just like, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing these things to get experience, right? Your training and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And then your special skill. If it's absolutely empty and you're in the process of signing up to a class and there's nothing to put on there, write a sentence or two. I'm committed to this and I'm taking the steps to getting blah, 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 whatever. You have to be creative and honest. Okay. So, that's it. That's what I would say. I hope that made sense. I kind of riffed, and this is how I do these things. But anyways, if you like want to follow a step by step, easy, fast way to do this, like by next week, you could have found and sent your acting package and maybe got a response from an agent. Okay, anything's possible, and I want you to take action now. So, anyways, if you want my free checklist, getting an agent checklist, getting an acting agent checklist, because that's another conversation. There are other agents. All you got to do is check the show notes. I put the link there. It's free. It's like 6 pages. It's a PDF, and then there's a checklist part at the end, so you could just like check those steps off. You can make this happen this year, and email me if you have any questions or reach out on Insta.